scenes for you. There you have it, folks. Where's your square? Will I stay or will I go now? Oh, let's start. Sets the tone, doesn't it? Michael and Ozzy say hi. What's the crack, Ozzy? How are you? Michael, good to see you. One like on the stream. Thank you for the like. XXX says hi. Hi, X. Ozzy, Mr. Streaming lately on the course from Lizzie. I hear you, Ozzy. You don't have to apologise to me, sir. Life and stuff. Sway says hi. Hi, Sway. I'm leaving today, and I gotta do. Do you like Juice WRLD? Yes, I do. But I still have the thumbs up for you. Cheers, Ozzy. Appreciate it. Savian says hi. Hi, Savian. Nanu says hi. Visser Girl says hi. Marina says hi. Hey, everybody. How are we all? 7 likes in the stream. Thank you. Blaze says hi. Ozzy says in New Mexico for another 2 weeks. Very nice, Ozzy. How's New Mexico treating you? Skibbity says I subbed in hi. Hello, Skibbity. How are you? Alright, here we go, folks. 150 in a row. I'm calling it. Tyler the Creator said hi. Hi, Tyler. My sister seen you last night in concert. Nine likes in the stream, thank you. Species says help. What do you need help with, sir? Ozzy says playing golf here. Love it, Ozzy. That's what you want to be at. Rodrigo says hi. Hi, Rodrigo. Ozzy says the courses are great. I'm glad, Ozzy. If anybody deserves some good golf, it's you, sir. Gonna need a big dono for that. I'm a dumb. Shan says hi. Hi, Shan. Figure Place says hi. Hi, Figure Place. Shan says like and subscribe. Thank you, Shan. 12 likes on the stream. Thank you. Rodrigo says go Tiger. Thanks, Rodrigo. Back to Vegas and going to Australia. Alright, Ozzy, you're getting about rightly, aren't you? Jesus says greetings from Uganda. Greetings, sir. Thank you for the comment. Kareem says hi. Hi, Kareem. Kareem Abdul. Kareem. Okay. Why have I got that in the game? That is my miss. It's like I'm trying to. It feels nicer holding it off like that. Cheap deal, so going for 2 weeks. Good man. 2 MS. Catch up with friends. So that's it. Has to be done, Ozzy. Guys, I have to highlight that we're now internationally known. Mum and Dad were on holidays in Mallorca, and Dad was talking to somebody, got to talk about golf, and they said he knew my golf channel. So get your autographs in now, folks. Excuse me. Josh says unlucky, buddy. Thank you, Josh. Excuse me. My word. Was out at a monument in Armagh, Ireland, and they just a big grass place and just cut the bloody grass, so hay fever's going crazy here. No worries, Cam. What do I need to get to that, Cam? 100, is it? When do we get the apparel, Ozzy said? That's a good question, Ozzy. You gonna sell us out, are you, Ozzy? What's wrong with your fruit, bro? Trying to help the homies too much? But hay fever, to answer that question. Sorry, Dylan, for me. Bro can't have a scratchy fruit anymore. 16 likes on the stream, thank you very much. I'm watching this one back. Why am I top shelf and everything? That's like faded spin, isn't it? It's not really like a push, is it? Which means the face is open. Ten in a row comes, is it? I'm really gonna have to lock in. Just Short says hi. Hello. Luminita says hi. Hi, Luminita. Hats and golf balls. That's what Ozzy wants. Roby Slobbers. Jonathan says hi. Hi, Jonathan. Shan says cool. Thank you, Shan. 19 likes in the stream. Thanks everybody for the likes. I'm leaving. today, and I gotta do what's best for me. You'll be okay. One-on-one live for your subscribers, and we can hit the golf balls, Alex says. What? Golf match? Try for dough, putt for money. Or drive for show. Sorry. Alright, Alex, stop spamming, please, sir. Why have I got that in my game? I just don't belong here. I hope you understand. 22 likes on the stream. Thank you very much for the likes. What? What? King says hi. I wanted the gold course, you and me. King says I'm in the UK. Hello, King. Scott says she. That last ball left me on red. Landon asks for one-handed. Great pudding, Sam. Have a good one. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. I'm gonna try my best. I'm trying to cook here, but it's not really going. Josh says, hey, how's your day been? All good, Josh. How are you? 27 likes on the stream. Thank you for the likes. Technique's cooked right now. Oh, how'd the test go? $28 likes on the stream. Thank you for the likes. And it was chemistry. Bruh. Compound elements and whatnot. Jamie says Brew's cracked. I'm not, Jamie. I'm sick. Keep doing that. What's going on? I'm struggling today. Thumbs up for young Sammy, Ozzy says. Thank you, Ozzy. Are you streaming till 8? Not sure, Josh. I'll see what way the cookie crumbles. $30 likes in the stream. Thank you for the likes. What's the crack, Mr. Emerson? Some days you're the bug, and some days you're the windscreen. And I tell you, folks, we are the windscreen right now. That's okay. The only way is up, baby. It is indeed. I play my golf in the morning, sir. Josh wants a shout out for Coco. Big shout out to Coco. It's meant to, but I actually don't know what's wrong with it. I used to at the start. And tell me why I didn't do that last ball. You think it's because the floor's not level, but it is. I think the latch on the last slip is just a bit too high. Might be something on that mat because it's bobbling with it. My dad loves going up to par 3 and finding about 50 balls. Yeah. Probably all mine. But yes, Statsman, it's meant to come back. Can I give a shout out for the best YouTuber ever, Sean? Whoa. Mr. Meast. Gary says, hit the wall with the club and I was only at 500. Don't think I'll be getting that. Hit the ball, or what putter is that? Sorry. It is the hybrid 2-bar, sorry, the Rife 2-bar hybrid. Shannon says, nice work, Shannon. Thank you, Shannon. 38 likes in the stream. The mayor says hi. Hello, the mayor. Shout out to the greenkeeper, for real, Josh. Mohammed, hello, sir. Yes, it's me again. On the road. 38 likes on the stream. Thank you so much for the likes. I remember I saw you last time. Thank you. Tony says hi. Hi, Tony. Shan says good job. Thank you, Shan. I gotta go. Mama says, don't worry, I subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm good, thanks. That's good to hear. Well, thanks for the sub. Hopefully see you again soon. Oscar says hi. Hi, Oscar. How are you? Whoa. Josh says if you make 100, that's only double what I did last time. Thank you, Josh. The pressure's on then. We are due a long streak. So we are. Fo asked, have you missed any? Yeah, I missed a few at the start there. What's your record for most in a row? It is 115. Josh says W in the chat for Sam, thank you. Yes, PJ. The juxtaposition between man and machine. Can you see where the birds? Can you? Jamie, a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. What's the best name for a group of animals? The plural of praise is praei. Mayor says, "Yeah, I go get myself one of them." You like it, Mayor? One part. That's such a funny comment. What a way of words you have, Michaels. Get right. I mean, you definitely pull it across. I do have room here. Work it their way around. Bro got that form though, thank you. Refers just bouncing off the wall. RP says legend. Josh says, what's your best ever round this? You mean best ever round? My best on paper is 8 over for 18, but I did shoot 1 over for 14 over the winter there before the holes were closed, so we'll maybe have to start a series trying to beat that, will I? It's going to golf recently actually so much harder than I imagined. Oh, it's crazy hard, isn't it? Nothing worse when you first start too. Shea says, best of luck, dude. Randomly came across the scroll and hope God gives you lots of blessings in life. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Same to you, sir. Josh says my battle type. Oh, no, you're okay, Josh. I just wasn't sure if that's what you meant. Yeah, so it's a 76, but it was on a power 68. So 8 over. T-Man says this is the class setup. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ozzy says Sammy's the man. Thank you, Ozzy. Stats man asks, can we do the left lane? Yeah, we will towards the end of the stream. Wyatt says hi, Wyatt. And welcome back. Pretty sure you're returning, aren't you? My man's got his lying down to a T. Yes, Mayor. Trying to lock in right now. Any tips for a newbie like me? Reefer says. Oh, Sam. Just keep playing. Find the cheapest course near you, membership or fee, and keep going out there. And yeah, perhaps don't underestimate the power of the short game, but you kind of need to figure out the long game before you start playing good. Josh says have fun. Yeah, it's a pretty good tip too. Get right. Yeah, scrambles are great if you're out with other people, just to enjoy it. Very, very easy to get analytical about your scores and let it make you angry, you know. Dallas says this is kind of relaxing to watch. Thank you very much, Dallas. Stumble says hi. Hi, Stumble. Mm-hmm. 59 likes on the stream. Thank you. Isan says hi. Hammy says, what's your local course? The nicest one? Probably close. Armagh Golf Club is probably the most known course. That'll be close to me. I'm the dude in the scramble that brings 6 putters. Fair enough, Josh. Brewer says, I subscribed. Thank you very much, Brewer. Appreciate it. The mayor, as someone who plays rugby, football, and cricket, golf is definitely the hardest of sports I've played. Yeah, it's tough. Different type of tough, isn't it? I also did my spell in football and rugby. George said hi. Hi, George. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people feel that way and then they start playing it and then they find they really enjoy it. Can't say I was the biggest fan of golf before I tried it. Fair enough, Reefer. Sorry if I'm missing your comments, guys. I'm trying to catch them all. King says hi. Hi, King. Any tips? Dallas, any tips? Just keep playing, have fun, and give it your best. Golf is one of the hardest sports to learn, for sure. Basketball, God says I just subbed. Thank you very much. Sean said like and subscribe, thank you. What's your favourite course you played? Probably Loch Earn and Liscon. I subbed, great work man, you're so good at this. Freya says thank you, Freya. 68 likes in the stream, thank you. Zed says perfect, appreciate it, Zed. Alex says the way the ball rolls right online is nuts. Yeah, a lot of reps trying to do it. God, Ian says this, thank you. Webby says hi. Bro's getting it in the comments here. Quentin says hi. Sorry, I'm trying to read through all the messages. Goggles says go dad. Am I your dad? How much is your putter? I'm not sure. It was a gift from the girlfriend's uncle, but I imagine this one probably would have been $350 retail, but I wouldn't say rifled this value the greatest, so you'd probably pick it up for 200 on it, I'd say. 77 likes in the stream, thank you. Liam says, I like golf. I'm glad, Liam. I like it too, that's too shy. Sorry, too busy laughing at the chat. There is a lot going on. Is that the 2-bar putter? What's the brand? Yeah, it's Rife 2-bar hybrid. Ethan says hi. 84 likes. If you just joined the stream and wonder why I'm laughing, just read the comments. Project says, you're so good. Thank you, Project. A lot of support in the stream tonight. Simon says, where are you from? I like the accent. I am from Northern Ireland. I don't know any Bollywood songs. Thanks for all the supportive comments in the chat. 87 likes in the stream. Thank you, everybody. Michael's getting it. Sam, do you have a group that you always play with? Gaming masks? So yeah, I mean, me and Dad and 2 others we usually go out with when we're going out in a group. Maybe once or twice a week. But I usually play by myself in the mornings before work, just because most people aren't up at the time I'm up at. $89 likes in the stream, thank you very much. How much does a round of golf that we cost on your side? There's levels, like the cheapest one probably a tenner. I'd say your average run-of-the-mill public course probably like 20 to 25. And then yeah, anyway up the list for nice courses, like really nice courses. Josh is W Sam, thank you Josh. $90 likes in the stream. Thank you all. In case of the leaks today, leaking just a touch right. Yeah, it was you know you're doing something right, Josh, when you don't even need to speak. Yeah, it seems to be a trend everywhere, Simon, that golf's annoying and expensive. the Great British Pound, which is used in my country. The dollar got strengthened against it a good bit, so we would have a lot of American tourism sort of driving up the prices of courses around the north and south of Ireland. Excuse me. So did I make 10? Can't remember now. Yeah. I think it depends where you live too. Is it even as cheap as that now, Josh? I think you're talking £500 for a new driver. $94 likes on the stream, thank you so much. I don't know when the last time we missed. But I'm not sure. I think I've already gone past 10. I'm going from now anyway. When it first came out, it was 600 for the QI35, I think. For sure it does. And it's like free. Yeah, I mean, I think I heard somebody say that the technology really advances every 7 years, so I suppose if you upgrade your stuff every 7, you probably wouldn't be in the worst shape, or like upgraded it every 3, you know, something that's 3 years old. I don't know if that makes any sense. But then again, like, you need to know what shafts you need, all that girl. 99 likes in the stream, thank you so much. Ravi says you Ravi, what's up? Josh asked where about are you in Northern Ireland? County Armagh. Josh. Emma says hi. Hi Emma. How are you? Gaming says the QI10 is at 400 at the moment. Is that dollars or sterling? Sorry. 104 likes on the stream. Thank you so much. Up over 100 likes. Nobody put it in the hole like Tiger Woods, that's for sure. Josh says he's been there before. Oh, really? What was the occasion, Josh? Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm struggling so much today. Bro is not cooking. Putting in that work. For real. We out here? We out here, Lynn? Reckon, yeah, it's so reckon. Catch 22. Nicer place you live. The more expensive it's probably gonna be. Solomon asks, what's your handicap? 11.9. So it is. I don't know M-Time. The difficulty of that greens is not to be overlooked. Josh says my friends and family with her. Lovely, Josh. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing a new course every week, I think it's going to be tough to be a great putter, isn't it? Your caddy needs to be absolutely locked in, like. But kind of putter you're using. It is a Rife 2-bar hybrid. Not a lab, unfortunately. Would love a lab. 107 likes on the stream. Please. Here, drop me a pucker. Oh, you drop me a pucker. What about the grip on the old faithful? Oh, it's got a lot of tub there. And trying to say Scottish Shellfish just average. I used to beat him all the time growing up with our neighbour. Seriously? That's crazy. I think. Not to get philosophical on y'all, but like the only thing that separates the average from the greats is dedication. Bar like your John Daly's. If I make it on tour, will you caddy for me? Sure, Josh. As long as you're winning. I think caddy be a hard job, like. Yeah, I know, gaming is crazy, isn't it? 600 for Scotty. My uncle had one and told me he supposedly had a few beverages and ordered another one by mistake, he claims. So he now has 2. Let's see again, I keep scrolling. I'm glad the algorithm's pushing me. Get left. Yes, jammy get. Devow. Josephine Devow says hi. Hello, how are you? I'll give you 20% instead of 10. Whoa. Thank you, Josh. You might have to teach me how to putt, Josh. No clue what I'm doing. Well, obviously I'm parking my button, but I don't know. Where did our streaks go? Me when I open Snapchat. Down says hi. Zenabib says hello again. Hello, how are you? Welcome back. If you love someone, let them go and all that there, Zenabib. Ozzy says, let's go, Sammy. Yes, Ozzy. Watch, I'm going to come back in the next hour. Good man. It's like just pulling that off of her. I made 5 1-putts for 9. Nice, Josh. A 1-putt is never going to do you harm. Nothing quite like it. Starting to gas out myself. I'm good, thanks. Gotta go. Alright, Zenabib, thank you for hopping in again. Appreciate it. Talking about Tigers said hi. Hello, how are you? 113 likes in the stream. Thank you so much. Can you make a smaller hole? Strange sometimes with no, it is weird sometimes when we're playing bad on this side. They do pop off on the other. $116 likes in the stream. Thank you everybody for the support. Yay! You don't have to pay, Josh. I'm only going to work because I'm struggling. Oh. Birdie says you practice every night. Unfortunately, I have over commitments a few nights a week, but I do try to stream putting practice 3 nights a week. You should have seen me when I first started streaming. It was like every day for 3 to 5 hours. I was addicted. Can you read my name? I'm gonna sure try. Shubham Mapsikar. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Not always Sunday, Josh, but yeah. Do try to do the old Sunday. Lip goes crazy. Yeah. The lips are sharp on the small one. But Tan Man says you're so good, keep up the work. Thank you, Tan, appreciate it. Thanks the pace getting right a wee bit. Thomas says hi. Hi Thomas, how are you? Frank says 77. 77 what, Frank? Yeah, Road Fire from India. Was it a good effort, was it? Free that place. Yeah. Be a tough day at the course with that sort of stats, wouldn't it, Birdie? Not many birdies. Sit. 119 on the legs, thank you. That's too hard. Sometimes you get lucky. Yes, you said it correct. Wow. Josh on the roasting here. Birdie said, whose cat is that? Is there a cat in here? There is a cat that runs about like so. Oh, let me know if one deceives me. Cat just popped his head. Did it actually? Was there a wee grey one? Usually a wee black one will pop its head in and then see I'm there and then not come in. Didn't even notice. What's the longest pot street you ever had? Yeah, 115 as Josh says. On the right hand side, that is. Never up, never in. Yeah, it's the hard thing about this mat, Birdie, is that you kind of need that soft pace to hold to stop the lip outs. Do you know what I mean? But in the same vein, yeah, needs to get up the hill. Which is probably why this side of the mat's good for practice. Mr. Unknown says, how was your day? Pretty good, how was yours? 121 likes in the stream. Thank you so much. Great tip, Mr. Unknown. Josh says, how are you? Yes, all good, Josh. There's a big bumblebee. Come on, son. This way. No. Yeah, but no. You think they could have thought of the technology to detect windows? This way. Here, sit. There we go. Thought it was coming for you. Sorry, chat, I'm sure that wasn't engaging for you. The blinds, probably you couldn't even see the bee. Joanne says hi. Josh says English or Spanish. Lapana. Very good at it. I think my favourite is Fleetwood. Best putter on tour? I don't know. I always fancied Bryson to make them like. He's just so accurate. See, Josh knows it all the way. Just love the way the Shambo with the long putter like. Mondre says hi. Hi Mondre. Who's your favourite golfer slash putter, Mr. Unknown? Salboy says hi. Hi, welcome back. You think so, Josh? Wouldn't be surprised. Salboy says hi again. Hello. Ah, what am I doing? Sorry. So much. Nas said hi. And Islamic name said hi. Sorry, I can't read that. 129 likes in the stream, thank you. Armford average and that's bound on tour. Can you not arm lock? I thought you couldn't use your. I thought you couldn't. I can't mind it in now. Oh my gosh, I can't mind the name of that. They know when they do that against their chest. Yeah, I did try his swing once, him and Mo Norman sort of set up. I'm the longest ever drive, but yeah, it's a hard swing to copy. Boom says up. All good, Boom, how are you? Nas, spamming the emojis. 131 likes in the stream, thank you. I've watched time I went to see him, Josh. That's why I stopped wearing a glove for years because of the glove tan. Oh. Bad. Walking away with a one tan hand, one not. Whoa. Guys, give yourselves a big one tonight. Four, 1, 6, 8. We'll finish the stream on. Sheesh. Want to say a big thank you to everybody that subscribed tonight. And in addition to that, I also want to say a big thank you to everybody that was playing defense earlier. I'll say no more about it, but thank you all. Appreciate it. It's sort of I know the stream is doing well when I start getting them sort of comments in, because you know it's being pushed out to new people, and you know you're doing the right thing when you got a lot of people hopping, defending you without even having to intervene. So thank you everybody, appreciate it. Yes, what's your boy's name? What, Clive something is it? Has the big tan line, or Clark? Mr. Unknown says Harbour Shores, one of the nicest places he's golfed. I'll have to check it out at some point. Josh says have a good day, and Mr. Unknown says have a good day. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all, the two of you spamming the comments there for the last wee while. Thank you to everybody that left a comment. 133 likes in the stream. Definitely one of the most like streams to date. I think 156. Excuse me, is our record. So yeah, and we had lots of viewers in there. So I do appreciate you. As always, new short has been posted today if you want to check it out. And we have our ASMR sort of was it 9 holes? 9 holes and 6 and a bit minutes. If you want to check that out, if you haven't seen it already, would appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for all the subs. Stream is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. and the odd Sunday. If you don't want to miss that Sunday stream, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll never miss an upload. Guys, have a good rest of the night. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.